how did you get introduced to spirituality? Okay, you put me in a different direction right now. Okay, first of all, how do you keep yourself updated on this, in these lot of things? हमने यहाँ पे 6-7 चीज़ें टच की हैं अभी तक, and it's almost 30 minutes I guess. It's almost हमें 40 मिनट हो गए हैं. You felt हमें 40 मिनट हुए हैं?
नहीं, but again time is relative. Einstein said it. But it's again in our books.
How do you feel of this podcast right now? You feeling comfortable?
Very comfortable.
You feeling good? Am I giving you that space to talk?
Absolutely. I think it's a great podcast. You tell me, how is it going?
It's perfectly fine. This is just random बीच में catch up. तो I'm glad I didn't. मैंने ना यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है especially आपके लिए. This is something I'm saying this. मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा, do you believe in conspiracy theories, or do you believe in something which is not scientific yet proven scientific? And you just said it right now without me asking this question.
Yeah, but that's the universe, right? The connection.
Yes.
The universe will always sort of, whatever you throw in the universe, it'll always reflect it back. So that's basic. Whatever you throw at the universe, it'll come back. It has to come back. There is another theory where there says that in a multi-dimensional universe, everything simultaneously is happening at the same time. So there is something where in one universe you and I are having a podcast, in another universe we're not having a podcast, in a third universe our podcast has got 1 billion plus views, in a fourth universe people are breaking our podcast. Everything is happening simultaneously. What you reflect will fall in this universe. Now of course there is now so somebody will be a smart aleck, will now comment, and rightfully so, that okay, then why would you die? It's illogical, because if one universe you're alive, why are you dying in one universe, and what is that? The answer to that is because in this universe that we live, which is the 4-dimensional universe, you can't break the laws of physics. It's governed by certain laws of physics, which are Newtonian physics. I'm not talking about quantum physics. So there's the Newtonian physics, the basic physics. You can't break those laws. So if you fall from a 200-floor building, 99.9999999% you will die. Maybe in one universe the theory says you may still be alive. Could be possible you hit a pole, you may hit something, you may break your back, you may still be alive, you may be a vegetable. Multiple possibilities are there. You may hit a chandelier, you may hit something, whatever, or you may hit a awning or whatever, or there may be a net, or a fire brigade may come, or whatever. Multiple possibilities. But the largest possibility is you'll die, not for any other reason, because you can't break the laws of physics. So you can't fall from a 200-floor building onto concrete and live, because the laws of physics in this universe can't be broken. So to keep it simple, mathematically it's possible to go faster than the speed of light, mathematically, right? But the laws of physics in our universe don't allow us to go faster than the speed of light. Because, for example, if we could go faster than the speed of light in our universe, and I have this coffee, and I were to throw it on your wall behind, the coffee would actually hit the wall before I even throw it, which in the physical world is not possible, because the laws of physics don't allow it. No, maths allows it. So we are also governed by a Newtonian law of laws of physics. So to people who are asking these questions, we are in a 4-dimensional world, the 3 dimensions of space and 1 dimension of time. Space and time can be bent. The fabric of space and time can be bent. 100% can be bent. And as you do that and you go to higher dimensions, or you grow to a higher dimension, you realize that time can be diluted, time can be bent. 50 years, 70 years, 100 years ago, people laughed at the thought that time is not similar. We now know time is not the same for everybody. Even in a 4-dimensional world, a moving clock will be slower than a still clock. The same 1 second in a moving clock is slower than in Einstein has proved that. So we now know that happens. This is no longer a theory. This is now in our 4-dimensional world. We know time is not even equal. For example, if you go to the closest galaxy, the Andromeda galaxy, and come back, you may take a couple of years, but on Earth millions of years would go.
Yes.
That is now established science.
Yes.
That's no longer a theory. But 100 years ago, people laughed at this. But our book spoke about this. There's a story, I've said it in another podcast, but I'll repeat it, where a person goes to Brahmaji for some work. And after some time, he tells Brahmaji that it's been a couple of hours, so I'll go back. And Brahmaji said, because whatever, my family is waiting, whatever that story is. And Brahmaji says, everybody is gone, millions of years have passed on Earth. So our book said time is not a constant, which people mocked. They mocked at it even 100 years ago when other scientists tried to establish it. Ultimately, Einstein established it. When Einstein discovered quantum mechanics and then various other people worked on quantum mechanics, we established that time is not relative. Today we accept. Einstein proved a moving clock is slower than a still clock. And we just gave the Andromeda galaxy example. So today that is established, but this was written in our books hundreds of years ago. So I'm just saying keep our mind open. I'm just asking for that. I'm not even saying that because it's written has to be the truth. I'm saying just keep our mind open because so many things have changed. We now know with the cat equation, Schrödinger's cat equation, that the cat can be both dead and alive at the same time until you observe the cat and one wave function collapses and then you know whether the cat's dead or alive. Now that's very reasonable. We now understand that. So all of that. So till the cat is both dead and alive, all possibilities are okay, are there. So I'm just saying, just keep it.
I'm gonna call you Shri Tehseen ji in the podcast going forward.
No.
Just to change the dialogue.